If you have an autoimmune condition, then you need to watch this video. I'm going to share with you some information that will change your condition forever. My name is Mike the Healer Gut Guy. I had a horrible case of Crohn's and colitis, both autoimmune conditions, and now I don't have any symptoms and I feel good just from this one secret. And after this video, if you want to learn more about what I did to get better, go watch my free webinar. So an autoimmune condition is classified, I'm oversimplifying this here, is when your body starts to attack its own cells. So let's, for example, use Crohn's or colitis. Why are our own cells attacking our intestines and not random different parts of the body? If somebody has Hashimoto's thyroiditis, why are your cells only attacking itself on the thyroid and not in other locations? If someone has arthritis, why is it only in this elbow and not the other one? Like, why is only very specific? You think it would just like spread randomly out throughout the body or just be random from this day to the next? In reality, yes, there's more to it. But in reality, yes, your own cells are attacking your body. And I want to use a different word than attacking because a brilliant German doctor, his name was Dr. Hommer, he would look at somebody who had, Crohn's or colitis. They had colitis, right? He would look at their brain CT scans, and if you would look at the brainstem, like about right here on the brainstem, there would be a ring every single time. And their colitis flares would always start after a stressful situation. When did your autoimmune condition start? It started around a stressful situation. Your subconscious might be blocking that. And you might be getting angry at me. So, how dare you? God hates me, and he gave me an autoimmune disease, and I must suffer for. Look, if that's the perception you want to have about this, enjoy your miserable life and don't look for a solution. But I'm giving you the solution right here. This is what got me better. So don't get mad at me for giving you good news. If you want to live in your broken, miserable reality, that's your choice. He's hawking a loogie back there. Fucking disgusting. So what Dr. Hommer discovered is when we're in the stress, our brain puts an organ into overdrive. Not every stress, just when a conflict shock. And it starts to develop extra gut cells or thyroid cells. He tested these extra gut cells and they digest food 10 times faster. If somebody had a nodule on their thyroid, they produced more thyroxine. Now, people with Hashimoto's, they're producing less thyroxine because the thyroid's just been in and out of overdrive for so long, it's beat up. But when the conflict gets resolved, that's when our cells start to break down those extra cells we don't need anymore because they're high maintenance, and it looks like our immune system is attacking our own cells. And then at some point, the symptoms become too much, you go to the doctor and hopefully they diagnose you with something. Sometimes that can be a wild goose chase. That's what it is. So the root cause is the conflict shock, the traumatic experience that put your organ into overdrive, and the PTSD triggers, or maybe the conflict's off and on. You're in a toxic relationship, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. Or maybe you're in another relationship, but the PTSD triggers are, you just see them everywhere, and it's just off. It's putting your organ off and on, off and on, off and on overdrive. And that's what's causing your immune system to break down those extra cells. It looks like it's attacking yourself. That's all it is. So the fix is to come to peace on a conscious and subconscious level, which is a tricky thing. I talk about this more in my free webinar. It's in my bio link right here. But that's what an autoimmune disease is. A traumatic event put an organ into overdrive, and you haven't come to peace with it on a conscious and subconscious level. That's all it is.